So as you guys go over things from game number one, Evander, did you feel like there's much that needs adjusting at even strength, or did you find more good than bad there?
Yeah, I think we probably found definitely more good than bad on the 5-on-5 play. There's still some adjustments, obviously, we want to make, to that part of the game. But I think, all in all, we were probably pretty pleased with that. Obviously, the special teams have to improve, and we know that going into game two.
What physicality-wise, do you expect this series to be as physical as the last one, or do you approach it differently, or how do you kind of see this?
Not sure. I think, regardless of what the other team's doing in any facet of the game, and when it comes to physicality, we want to just be as physical as we normally are. And I think, as the series goes on, I'm sure it'll continue to ramp up. You saw it a little bit at the end of the last game, but they're a team that obviously is using their power play to their advantage right now, and won them game one, and we're going to have to stay out of the box, and we're going to have to do a good job killing and capitalize when we can.
How does that discussion go with the veteran group? I mean, you can't take penalties, it's obvious, but it's obviously still addressed here. So how does that go?
Yeah, I mean, I think, the types of penalties we're taking too, stick infractions, you don't want to see. I think, it's tough. On high sticks, you're never meaning to high stick a guy or get somebody up high, but those are things that you just have to clean up. And we had a 5-minute lapse there where we went penalty after penalty after penalty, and they were able to capitalize. And we just have to move on and get ready for game two.
Does it become about momentum? Like when you sense maybe you take a penalty, then it's going the wrong way, you got to stop taking penalties. You got to stop the momentum that seemed like it really got away.
Yeah, I think, like I said, you never want to take tons of penalties, and when you take 3 in a row in 5 minutes, it's, I don't think that happens that often, but it was rare, so, and it happened. I thought our penalty kill did some good things. You look at even their first goal, maybe if that doesn't go in, we're having a different conversation, but, we've moved past it as a group, and we're on to game two here.
And we chatted about this a little bit, but night and day for you from this year to last year. I know you were really gutting it out last year. How big of a difference is it to feel good, feel healthy, and be able to contribute?
Yeah, it's good to feel good, obviously, and I think, for me and for us as a group, we obviously are just really focused on tonight's game and getting ready for game two. I think we've been in this situation before. You don't want to go down 2-0, and this is a really big game for our group tonight.
Evander, I want to ask about Zack Kassian. He's the leader for hits so far in the playoffs. How surprised are you to see him on the top of the list so far with 90 hits?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing obviously a great job of that. I can't say I'm surprised. He obviously is a big kind of bull out there, and when he puts his mind to it and wants to bear down on guys and get physical, he can obviously do it. And I think he's shown that and proved that. And he's one of those players that has multiple different skill sets, and if he's not scoring, he's bringing other things to the table. And those are players that you really want to have.
Is it a motivation for you to see him that he can do it, so everybody can do it?
Yeah, it's always nice to have multiple guys bringing physicality. I think it makes it harder on the other team. It makes it harder on the referees, and to key in on guys. And when you have everybody doing it, it can wear on other teams and create turnovers and offensive scoring opportunities. So, great job by him.